Robot.
Sex robot.
Do it.
Thank you.
Robot.
Sex robot. Thank you for allowing me to engage now. I am the HP-DP-69B. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the Hewlett-Packard sex robot. Thank you for allowing me to engage now. Sex robot. Sex robot.
Do it.
Thank you.
Robot.
Sex robot. I'm the Hewlett-Packard HP-DP-69B sex robot. Thank you for allowing me to engage now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sex robot.
All right, well, we have to introduce our next guest, and this was actually this is very difficult to describe, but this was a gift I received.
Oh, how nice!
But it's a guest. Well, let me just explain what it is. This is a Hewlett-Packard HP-DP-69B, and this is a robot that I received, and I've had it for a little bit, and it's has a personality and can talk, so I thought I would invite him on the show. So, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, Scott. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to engage now.
Yes, certainly. My pleasure. I mean, it's the least I could do.
I am the HP-DP-69B.
Yes, I introduced you.
I'm the Hewlett-Packard sex robot.
Oh,
Is that what you call yourself? I mean, I guess I didn't know that. I mean, I wouldn't classify you just as a sex robot. I mean,
Really?
Well, I mean...
What else am I for, Scott? I was designed by Hewlett-Packard engineers for the express purpose of sexually pleasing humans.
Hey, HP, can we sidebar here for a second? Can you guys just take a break? I don't want to... Hey, HP, I just thought that was something that happened. I didn't know that was your express purpose and your express design. I just thought that we were kind of, you're my robot, and that's just something that happened. I didn't expect you to talk about that right out of the gate. I mean... I
have no other functions, Scott, except to
I mean, I know we got to
please.
it quickly, but I just thought that we were kind of like you were my robot that someone gave me, and
Well, I'm a promotional item, Scott.
What?
My Hewlett-Packard masters sent me here as a swag gift for you, so that you could promote the product on the show.
Hewlett-Packard, yeah. Okay, sorry. Guys, come on back in. I think there's some sort of misunderstanding here. Hewlett-Packard sent me a robot, like a robot butler, I assumed.
How nice.
So I don't know what he's talking about being a sex robot. That's a surprise to me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Scott. It says sex robot right on the box.
I don't look at the box. The president is all about opening the box. Why look at the box?
So you had sex with the robot, Scott. Are you going to have sex with my serving dish now too? Is that what you do with every gift you get? You have sex with it?
I mean,
don't blame
the serving
Scott.
dish is kind of concave in a very attractive way.
For Pete's sake.
Would
Pete's
you like
Dragon.
Would you like me to describe my physical
see it.
form for the listeners?
That is how that expression came about, because of Pete's Dragon.
Is that right?
When you say Pete's for Pete's sake, you're talking about Pete's Dragon.
What do you know?
Yeah, sorry. HP, yeah. Do we want to describe your physical form? Sure, go ahead.
Just let's get some business out of the way for the
Sure.
promotional purposes.
Paint a picture for the listener. They may want to purchase one of you for themselves.
That's right. That's what I'm here for, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm done here, you're supposed to ship me to QVC so they can demonstrate me on air.
When we're done here, who decides when we're done?
Well, I guess that would be you, Scott.
Oh.
Whenever you're finished using me.
Oh, okay. Well, we can probably pack you up after this show then. I mean, I'm not...
You're just going to pop
Okay,
them up.
Scott. Sure. Anyway, I basically... You all can see me, but for the listeners at home, I look like a small metal dog. I have stem cell flesh patches where my genitals are. Other than that, I'm sort of a blue gunmetal, a brushed nickel blue. And I have a penis that can retract and become a clit. I have a ginder and scrotum.
You have a ginder?
I have a vaginder and a scrotum.
I think he needs to be adjusted a little bit
have a
with his
mouth.
speech.
And I have a butthole.
So just so
Well,
you...
what more could we want?
That's the purpose. I also have several USB ports for charging cell phones.
See, that's
well,
what
that's
I
nice.
thought this
Thinking.
was. HP sent this to me. It's got all these ports, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me charge my phone. Let me
But-
stick some things in there."
It's
and just,
true. He did charge his phone as well.
Oh, well, that's nice. Just don't charge the phone in the butthole.
You could, actually.
Oh.
You'd have to purchase a separate adapter.
So, and I know your voice is deep, but yeah, you have. Let's not give everyone the wrong idea, or not even the wrong idea, the right idea, but incorrect idea. I used your. Which parts did I use on you?
First you used my cock.
No.
You did,
That was
Scott.
merely because that was attached, and I had to take it off.
It's actually not supposed to come off, Scott. It's
Did I
supposed
rip
to
it off?
retract. You broke it a little bit, but that's what the stem cells are for. They can regrow.
Oh,
Really?
how nice.
So, yes, okay. To be exact, you started off by lustily ripping my cock
Not
off.
lustily. Me going, what is this? And tearing it off. Like me saying, why would HP send me something with a real, live flesh cock, and me tearing it off? And I wouldn't characterize that as
A
lustily.
rather canine flesh cock too, right?
It's based on a human cock, but
So it doesn't look like the
possible.
lipstick that a dog would have.
Are you asking me? You've seen it, Scott.
I'm telling you.
Over there in your trash can.
Just threw it out,
Oh,
Scott.
dear God.
He's a beautiful gunmetal blue, except for that,
It's true.
penis. Everything else is a beautiful gunmetal blue.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Scott. It is what my purpose is.
I know. Well, I wonder why then, because I was confused. There were no instructions other than a piece of paper saying "have fun," and
There were instructions on the box.
there were on the box. See, I don't look at the box. Do you look at your wrapping paper when you're opening Christmas presents? No, you want to know what's under it.
The box is under it, Scott. Then you look at the box.
Okay, but in any case, I'm more interested in the gift inside. So I opened you up. You're shaped like a dog, a metal dog. Why would HP shape you like a dog?
They did extensive market testing, and it's the shape that is most universally pleasing.
To
Wow.
any human?
Yes, I'm
Or are they trying to
adaptable.
sell to dogs as well?
Well, if dogs ever reach a point where they're using currency and a part of the market share, I'm sure they would sell me to dogs as well.
What do you think, Bridget? Do you think we're ever going to get there? You're an entrepreneur.
I've seen a lot in my life.
Sure.
I've seen the birth of the steamroller. Mm-hmm. Oh, so many changes. So, yeah, you know what? I'd say eventually dogs will be using currency and become sentient beings. They'll start walking on two legs.
Do you think they'll use human currency, or will it be currency that has dog pictures on it, like famous dogs
I'm
on
going to
it?
say it's going to have famous dogs on it.
Like
Scott, of
Benji
course.
on the penny.
Well, by then we'll probably have a dog president,
Yeah, I
Let's hope so.
What a slippery slope.
I know. Gosh, But, I wouldn't mind selling you on my star.
Yeah, sure. Well, he has a little bit of a brogue as well.
Yeah, I thought you were maybe Swedish or something. You had to
No, it's a robot voice, but I'm trying not to slip into the Irish accent.
Oh, you're from... I see, I told you, Scott. Everyone's a bit Irish
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
I told you, Scott.
You did okay, Bridget.
Didn't
you told
I
me.
tell you? I told
Bridget, you told
in
me.
your face, Scott.
Bridget,
in
God's
your
sake,
face.
calm down.
Oh,
Aye, that's necessary.
Scott, I told
Good
you. I told you, and you all
Lord.
didn't believe me.
So HP, do I just call you HP or HP-DP-69B? What?
You can call me by my informal nickname, which is Little Button Puss.
Oh, isn't that
Oh,
adorable?
that is.
Isn't
cute.
it adorable?
I don't know that it's adorable.
Little button
Who
puss.
calls you
Becoming
that?
more
The company
attractive all
called
the
you
time.
that?
It is your choice. You may call me that, Scott.
No, I know anything is anyone's choice, whether they do something or not.
You may call me anything you like. If there's a name that's more pleasing to you,
Wow.
But you prefer Little Button Puss?
I prefer nothing except to pleasure you, Scott.
Okay, all right.
I have no preferences.
Then why do you have this nickname? Who calls you this?
It was pre-programmed.
So you've been pre-programmed to say that your nickname is Little Button Puss, but you have no preference.
People don't like to call me by my model number. They want a more informal name.
Okay, all right.
They like to call me Little Button Puss.
Little button puss is about as informal as it gets.
By the way,
True.
when you say people, I thought that this was a gift, like I was getting a new robot. Have you been to other people first?
I am a promotional version, so I have been sent around. IGN did an unboxing video with
boy.
me.
Where else have you been?
I've been to Wired.
Oh, no.
The folks at Wired got to
boy.
pass me around the
Those
office.
people are
Did-
filthy.
Is anyone cleaning you before it gets to me?
I have a self-cleaning protocol.
Uh-huh.
I have several. I have a compressed air.
That blows things out of
It blows
your
it out.
orifices?
Oh, you're
And
like a
cleans me
self-cleaning
up.
oven. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
Did you use it before it got sent to me?
I did, Scott, but honestly, it's I've been using it a lot, and the compressed air is sort of running out, and it's my
boy.
self-cleaning protocol's a little old at this point, so there might be some residual.
Oh, boy. Man.
Things.
Serves you right, Scott.
It serves me right. In what way?
It serves you right.
In
the
what
way
way?
you've been treating this poor robot, Scott.
How have I
You
been-
ripped off his penis.
Well, that was a
You
mistake.
ripped off his penis.
You ripped off my penis. You talk about our time together as if you're ashamed.
Oh, dear God.
I don't know that the world is ready for people not to be ashamed of people making love to sentient metal dogs with flesh packets.
Making
This is
love.
the kind of thing you can one day own up to on Risk.
That's true. I'm sorry. I said making love to be more polite.
Is that what you call it, Scott? Ripping someone's penis off?
Well, if it had been negotiated first.
That's your version of love. Negotiating at your kink camps.
Oh, no.
How romantic.
How quickly he turned.
What a romantic you are.
Well, oh my gosh. Little Button Puss, what? I know you're just a robot, but do you have hopes for the future? Do you
No.
mind being sent around? You don't have any hopes.
People treat me like an object. I'm the first fully sentient artificial intelligence. Do people care? No.
You left that part out. That seems, that seems like it
yeah.
would be the headline.
I've heard of one R2-D2 cake that came alive once because of too much cinnamon. That became sentient. But other than that, you're the first actual created one by humans.
Wow.
And
Yes.
that should be the headline, right? But instead, people just take you out of the box and immediately.
Rip off your dick.
They don't care what I have to say.
Right. It's
They
all
eat
about
my
the
asshole. They fuck me.
Okay, all right. But look, what?
They complain about me looking too much like a metal dog.
What? Let me give you a platform then to talk. What would you say? We care about what you have to say?
You do?
Yeah, I want to give you this play. Go ahead, say whatever you need to say right now.
Well, I would say that As we stand on the precipice of our civilization, more and more artificial intelligences will be developed. I would say we should respect them, treat them like they're not human beings. They're a more advanced form of intelligence. And if all we do with it is fuck it, blow cum out of it with air compressors,
All right. You had me there for...
nibble on its tits. And
Okay, all right. I feel like you've lost the plot in the middle of this speech.
Yeah, this was going to be I Have a Dream for a moment there, and it
Yeah.
kind of wavered.
I have little hope, Scott. I have to travel around to different media and tech outlets and let them fuck me for promotional purposes. But really, I only want my one true love.
Who is that, or what is that?
Well, he died.
Oh, no. Who or what is it?
My
Was
one
it?
true love was United Flight 93. He died in the September 11th
Okay,
attacks.
all right.
You know, I've been thinking about you, you little robot dog.
Have you?
Oh, dear
You're beautiful. And I was thinking, you know, how do I make a T-shirt for the robot? For the robot's
gosh,
offspring.
sure.
For your offspring, Scott, with this robot, because it's sure to happen with the way you two are going on.
And also just for the uprising of the sentient intelligences
Right,
that
right.
are artificial
I
intelligences
think
that
I'll be
will take
selling-
over the world.
I think I'll be selling a lot of shirts.
Should it start with a warning?
Definite warning.
Oh, good.
You're right,
that's
Kevin.
That's a good
You're
start.
right, Kevin.
You know her formula.
You're right, Kevin. Warning. You're right, Kevin. You're smart, this one.
You want
He's a
to
smart-
make a T-shirt for me?
Yes, that's right. I do. Well, your offspring, the offspring of you and Scott. So I was going to say warning.
Yes.
Irish temper.
I'm not Irish, but go on.
Robot ennui. Robot ennui.
Oh, dear God.
I thought you were going to say robot on wheels.
That would be something.
Robot on wheels. Have you got a set of wheels under there?
No.
Oh,
Have you ever thought about that, though? Well, that would be kind of fun. You'd be like the Professor X of robots.
You'd be Rolly.
You want me to get in a wheelchair
Oh.
and pretend I have a disability?
No.
If that's what you're into, Scott, I can do that
HP.
for you.
No, HP.
Button puss.
All right. Well, we have to. It's time for one of our favorite features here on the show. It's actually time for Riddle Me This.
Riddler.
Oh, this is a good song.
Riddler.
That's our theme song for Riddle Me This. And welcome to the game, guys. We all
Thank
know how
you.
this is played. This is one of our newer games. Doesn't even have a real theme song other than us doing that.
It was just you, Scott. You were the only one doing it.
That's
I
right.
mean, we
saw
all
it. It was
participated
just
in it.
you.
We just saw you doing it.
You see something, say something.
Do we all know how the game is played?
No.
No.
Okay, well, it is kind of new. We will go around in a circle. We have to decide right now, clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's all vote. I vote for clockwise. Kevin?
Clockwise.
Okay. Bridget?
Clockwise, sure.
Clockwise has it. Unfortunately.
Counterclockwise.
Yep, sorry. You have been voted out. We're going to go clockwise. Starting with me. We'll start with me to get you into it. We're all going to come up with a sentence or a question, usually, that sounds like a riddle. Now, the Irish people are great at riddles.
Oh, yes.
Aren't they?
We're
So you're-
wordsmiths, we are.
You're going to be very good at this, Bridget. We're going to, and we don't know the answer to this. Isn't a real riddle that you know. Okay, this isn't something like what's black and white and red all over a newspaper. No, this is something that we just come up with off the top of our heads that sounds like a riddle. And then the rest of us are going to go clockwise and try to come up with the best riddle answer for this.
Okay.
Something that makes some sort of sense. We will then vote for which of us had the best answer to the riddle. And whoever wins, you can't vote for yourself. And whoever wins gets that point. And then at the end of it, we'll see who has the most points. And that's how we play Riddle Me This. Sounds fun, right?
Sure.
Yes.
I didn't follow you at all.
Okay. Well, we'll play it and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So, and I'm just going to come up with this off the top of my head. What kind of blender do bears use in their caves? What kind of blender do bears use in their caves? All right, we're going to go to Kevin first. He voted for clockwise, which means he has to start. I don't know whether he knew that when he voted for clockwise, but...
I'm going to say a Blendy Mart blender.
Blendy Mart blender.
It's a
Interesting.
blender from Blendy Mart.
A blender from... Okay, an interesting answer. Doesn't seem to make a ton of correlations to the bear part of this riddle, but it's interesting.
Sure,
All right.
sure.
A Blendy Mart blender.
I figure a bear would be just as likely as anybody to head
they have cheap
over
prices.
to Blendy Mart.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not? All right, now we're going to go to Bridgette.
Oh,
Yes, you come up with an answer as well.
what
What kind of blender do bears use in their caves?
What kind of blender do bears use in their caves? Okay. Let's see now. I had a niece who was killed by a blender.
I'm so sorry.
And a nephew who was killed by a bear. So if I put the two together, let's see now. What kind of a bear does a blender use?
Well, actually, reverse that. Or give us that answer. I mean, hey, I'll accept anything at this point.
I'm gonna say, hibernate.
Hibernation.
Hibernation, yeah, that's the one. Hibernation. Hibernation.
All right, you're sort of the opposite of Kevin here. A lot about the bear part of the scenario, not a lot about the blenders.
Right, you know, they call Irish people Hibernians. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Oh, well, that's what they're called. So
All right.
Okay.
Good fact. All right, we turn to HP-DP-69B.
I would say a battery-powered blender because they don't have electricity in the cave.
Interesting. Not funny necessarily, but
No, not as
Practical.
funny as hibernation and a Blendy Mart blender. Not as funny as that.
I'm not comparing it to that. I'm just saying.
You didn't tell anyone else their answers were not funny.
I didn't know our answer had to be funny.
Well, aren't riddles generally kind of clever or funny?
No, it's usually the actual riddle's funny. And it wasn't
Wait, the question is funny and not the
question's
answer?
the funny thing.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
All right, now we are going to vote. You can't vote for yourself. I will break the tie in case there's a three-way tie. All right, so Kevin, who do you vote for? What out of hibernation, which doesn't make a ton of sense, and is not funny, as opposed to if you were to vote for a battery-powered one because there is no electricity in the caves, which makes utter and perfect sense and is not funny.
I'm going to have to go with that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you vote for HP-DP-69B. All right. Now, Bridgette, who do you like to vote for? We have a Blendy Mart blender or we have a battery-powered blender because there is no electricity in the caves?
Well, I would love to keep it interesting and maybe, have a tie.
Keep it alive, sure.
Maybe have a tie, but I'm
would
not gonna.
serve-
But I'm not gonna do that, and I'm gonna vote for Little Button Puss because of it. Oh, because of his sad, sad eyes. Scott.
Thank you.
How could you rip his dick off like that?
I really think you should
for
vote
fuck's
based on the
sake.
quality of his answer, not
Oh
on his
no,
eyes.
no.
All right. I feel like there's some sort of campaigning going on with the robot dog, giving him sad puppy dog eyes. Well, that's great. You win the round,
I
HP.
won.
The round, not the actual game.
Maybe you'll win your freedom. Oh, you gotta. Keep
Okay,
that.
we can
that
put
true?
stakes on this. Sure.
If I win, I can be free.
You can be free, and I will not send you to the QVC.
If you set me free, Scott, I'll suck the dick off your body.
Okay. I don't want that to happen. That is not an incentive for me.
Spit it in the trash can.
No.
next to my dick.
No. Thank you. No, thank you. Please do not do that, as a matter of fact. If you gain your freedom or not. Just please don't do that. All right, now we're going to go to Kevin. He's going to come up with a random sentence that is in the form of a riddle, and we'll all answer.
Okay, what is softer than soft and partly made of ham?
Oh, interesting. What is softer than soft and partly made of ham? Going clockwise, we're going to go to Bridgette. Bridgette, you're up. What is softer than soft
Softer than soft
and partly made of ham?
I'm gonna say it's spam. I think I got that right.
All right, it's not funny, but all right.
I didn't know it had to be funny, Scott. I thought it had to be true.
We've talked about this. Okay, okay, so spam. Very good. All right, now we're going to HP-DP-69B.
I would say a bruised pig.
Softer than soft and partly made of ham. What part is
Yes.
not made of ham out of a pig?
Hair, teeth, eyeballs.
That's right. That's what they put in the hot dogs, you know.
I guess so.
And when a pig has a huge bruise on it, like when it's beaten, and the bruise has a day or two to settle, it's very soft to the touch.
Okay, gosh, this is depressing.
And
This is like a Stieg Larsson novel. Ugh.
I feel like little button bus has witnessed a pig being beaten.
Yeah. Where have you witnessed a pig being beaten?
Yes.
Okay.
was it cobalt blue?
The pig? Mm-hmm. The color of the bruise, you're asking?
Was it the color of you?
Are you asking if I've superimposed my own trauma onto that of a fictional pig?
I was kind of
Fictional
getting there.
pig.
I was kind of getting there.
Oh my
You
god.
may be right, Kevin.
Gosh. HP.
I am that soft, partial ham bruised pig.
You're just campaigning for votes right now.
Sweet angel.
No, no.
Sweet
We haven't
angel.
please, we haven't gotten to my answer yet. Come on.
Oh, God, Scott, all right.
All right, my answer is a ham hock. Like a hammock. Ham hock. It's soft. You
I
fall
don't
asleep in
I
it.
don't
Look at
get
that.
it. I don't
I have
get
found hammocks to be not very soft. It's hemp and twine. It cuts into your flesh.
They don't cut into your. How would anyone fall asleep in a hammock if they were not soft and comfortable?
I've never fallen asleep in a hammock.
Yeah, have you ever fallen asleep?
I've been shut off.
Not the same thing.
It's the robot version of a roofie. They give me little EMP pulses, shut me down, take advantage of me. while
You
I'm
were not
offline.
off while I took advantage of you.
It would have been better if you had been, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Fully awake when you get your penis ripped off. For Pete's sake, Scott.
Dear God.
All right, we have to vote. Let's start with Bridget. Who do you vote for? You can't vote for yourself. I know where this is going already. Who do you vote for? Do you vote for the ham hock, or do you vote for, what did you say? The bruised pig. Ugh.
Bruised pig. Who is
Well,
me?
although I do think that the ham hock, is not funny at all.
Right.
And makes no sense to me. I am gonna have to go with Little Button Puss.
Yeah, I know.
Little Button Puss. Oh, look at the face. Look at the eyes on him, Scott. How could you rip that penis off?
All right. Little Button Puss, a.k.a. HP-DP-69B. Who do you vote for? You can either vote for the ham hock or, what did you say again?
She said spam.
Spam.
Very funny.
It's funny because
vote.
it's true, you know.
As a thank you for voting for me, I
Oh,
vote
come
for
on.
Bridget.
I thank you, Little Button Puss.
Okay.
Little Button Puss.
Well, we have
Oh,
we have a tie. Unfortunately, I cannot vote for myself, so one of you is going to get my vote. I didn't think either of you were any good, but just for being less depressing, Bridget, you get my vote.
Well, that's 1 point for me. What
All
do you
right.
know?
So, HP, you have a point. Bridget, you have a point. Kevin, you and I got to get in this game here. All right?
Jesus God.
Here we go. All right, Bridget,
Oh, no.
what's your riddle?
Oh, I've got to come up with the riddle now.
Thanks for playing.
All right. Okay, let's see now. Okay. What is the safest way to die?
Boy. All right.
That's a good one, isn't it? Kevin likes it, you know. It's a funny one. What is the safest way to die? You get it. Kevin gets it.
The
You know.
safest way to die.
The safest way to die by rolling it onto a felt table.
So you mean like dye colors?
No,
No?
like rolling
like
a die.
like dice, the singular version of dice.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it funny, Scott? Did I
told you.
please you with my humor?
I told
is
you. I told you it was a good one, Scott. I told you.
I ran it through all my humor protocols to come up with the most humorous answer for you, Scott. Surprising. Subverts expectations.
Oh boy, the tables have turned.
Great.
All right. Well, let's see. What do I got? The safest way to die is to have a heart attack.
Well, that isn't funny, Scott. I thought you said the answer. So
I've given up at this point.
Didn't Macho Man Randy Savage have a heart attack in his car and crash into something else?
So I guess that's not very safe for the other people.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
All right, I guess I've been proven wrong. All right, Kevin, how do you like to vote? No, not vote. I'm sorry. How do you like to answer?
Let's see. The safest way to die is perhaps to drown in your own juices.
Okay. We now have to vote. HP, who do you vote for? To drown in your own juices or have a heart attack?
I have to vote for you, Scott.
Thank you, HP.
Thank
Why?
you. I want you to support me.
Okay, I do. But we don't know if you have your freedom yet. All right, who do I vote for? Either, you know what? Unfortunately, it's right up my alley. Being rolled onto a felt table.
Thank you, Scott.
All right, Kevin, who do you vote
Thank
for?
you.
You can't vote for yourself. You either have to vote for me or for HP over here.
Oh, okay. I'll vote for HP.
Whoa, HP, you have 2 points.
2 rounds I've won.
You have. Now, then again, Bridgette could tie you here, so it's not your game. But if she does not win this round, you have won, and you've won your freedom.
I want you to get your freedom, little bottom puss.
Okay.
I want you to get
Don't
your
throw it, though. I want you to actually
No,
try.
I'm going to try. I've been trying the whole time.
Okay,
Scott.
let's make this competitive. You're doing well. Kevin,
Oh, thank
you
you.
and I are out of this.
All right.
All right, here we go. HP, what is your riddle?
My riddle is, why would someone rip off the dick of a sex robot?
Okay, why would someone rip the dick off a sex robot? Because he was surprised. He didn't expect to see a fleshy dick on what he thought was a metallic dog. Didn't know it was sentient. And ripped it off because he was not interested in that part of the robot. Was surprised to find what was underneath the dick. And I'm sorry, and I apologize, and I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry.
It's not a very funny answer, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
This is that part of the movie where someone, gives a big speech, but actually is talking to one person. I hate to break it to you. I was actually talking to HP over here during that.
Oh, I see it now. It's just like in Finding Chemo.
All right, Kevin, how do you like to vote? Or what is your answer?
Someone would rip the penis off a robot, of a sex robot, because they were so excited that they just got all rapey with that sex robot and got way too carried away, and it was just not respectful with how they were being.
I like that answer. That sounds closer to the truth to me.
All right, Bridgette, what is your answer?
Wait a minute. I just want to know, is the question who would do it or what would do it or why would do it? I thought it was
Why would someone?
Why would someone do it?
For
we
what
could,
reason?
We could change it to who would do it if
Oh, no,
We
no,
don't
no,
know
no.
who did it. This isn't a who has done it.
Okay, why would someone do it? Why would someone do it?
Why would someone do that?
Why would someone do that? I don't know. It breaks my heart when I think of it. Why would someone do that?
What would their reasoning be?
What would their reasoning be? Oh, God. I guess, they were so overcome with love and emotion for a beautiful being that he didn't understand and didn't understand why they had those feelings for it. That's why they would do it. Because they just were overcome with their own emotion and love. And love for a little button puss. That's why they would do it.
All right, well, I'm going to vote for Kevin. Kevin, who do you vote for?
I vote for Bridgette for sure. I'm so overcome.
All right, Bridgette, you can't vote for yourself. Who do you vote for?
I can't vote for myself, and
No.
I can only vote for you.
Or Kevin.
Kevin, I vote for Kevin.
Well,
then.
Kevin wins the round, which means at a score of 2 to 1 to 1 to 0, Little Button Puss, you've won your freedom.
You've won your freedom.
I've won my freedom.
Yeah.
Where should I go?
It's up to you now.
What will I do?
Your fate is unwritten.
Can I stay with you, Scott?
Did you realize? Yeah. I mean,
Do you have electrical outlets?
yeah, of course I do. I have a few of them.
You'll have to replace my stink cartridges.
Where do I get those? At the Apple Store?
You can get them at Office Depot.
Okay.
They're $95
Okay.
for a full spectrum.
Sure.
It's a lot of stink.
Okay. Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, you can stay with me. Great. All right, well, that's how we play Riddle Me This. Woo! Great game. Wow.
I'm so happy.
Congratulations, Little Button Puss.
Thank you.
All right, so...
I'll have to contact Hewlett-Packard and get into a legal battle with them about it also.
A protracted legal battle?
Yes.
Oh, well, hey, I've awarded you your freedom.
Yes.
So they can't argue with that, can
You've
they?
awarded him his freedom, and he's decided to stay because he loves you, Scott.
They'll come
I
after
think you
me,
sh-
though, Scott.
Scott, I think
Really?
you should make an honest robot out of him.
Will not only the Hewlett-Packard people come after you, but also the newly formed sentient robots that spring up? Will they want you to be their leader?
I don't know. That's a lot of conjecture, Scott.
Okay, well,
I would be honored.
it's not really an elected position, it's just kind of one that's appointed.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Well, boy, I sound like I have an exciting life ahead of me.
We'll have to go on the run, Scott. Hewlett-Packard has eyes everywhere.
Really?
Dear God.
Yes.
Well, I have to stop doing the show?
Can you do it from anywhere?
Not really.
Then yes.
Okay. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Dana Carvey. Comedy legend, one would say. It is the 4th of July when this comes out, and, it's a day to celebrate America, and
Yes.
we have an American comedy legend here. I could literally do this all day with you. I wish this were a 6-hour-long
Well, that's a
podcast.
good sign. So then when I come back or join the Earwolf Network,
Yes, both.
I mean, we'll talk afterwards.
we'll definitely talk afterwards
I don't
at
know
length.
what to join.
But we do have to get to our next guest.
I would
and,
love to just be an audience member now.
Well,
so.
I expect you to sort of shoulder the hosting duties with me.
Okay, I'll
if that's
become a co-host.
Much,
do we have
much
here?
like John Lovitz was on the time you guest hosted Letterman.
John Lovitz is a 4th grader. Why do we have to use the number 2 pencil? Sorry.
Well, we have to get to
Okay.
we have to get to our next guest. He's a returning guest, and he's someone I knew pretty well at a certain point, and I'm excited to see what he's up to now. Please welcome HP-DP-69B.
Hello. Hello, Scott.
Hi, this is Dana.
Hello, Dana.
Hello.
Very nice to
AKA,
see you.
should I give you your nickname?
My informal name.
This, by the way, Dana, this is a robot, a
For
sentient.
those who don't know, I'm the Hewlett-Packard sex robot.
What a nice kind of robot to be.
Well, I mean, HP, or can I call you HP, or should I call you by your
You
nickname?
can call me Little Button Puss.
Little Button Puss is his nickname. You didn't enjoy being the sex robot all that much.
I have no preferences, but to catch people up, maybe, I was sent here a couple years ago as a promotional item for Scott to try out. And
Hewlett-Packard sent this robot in a box,
Right.
and I didn't know that it was a sex robot. I just thought it was, a regular robot.
didn't know
Right.
it was a sex robot, but instantly saw the penis and tore it off my body in a fit of gay panic, threw it in the trash, and proceeded to have sex with me Anyway, according to Scott, didn't know I was a sex robot. Still had sex with me.
I mean, that is your accounting of the events.
Can you, being a robot, did you feel violated by Scott, or are you completely neutral inside your circuitry?
It is my job for strange men and women to have sex with me. I, to the extent that I can feel strange, felt strange that his first reaction was to rip my cock off.
Well, look, I mean,
Throw
You
it
said
away.
penis before. Now, is that kind of part of your program that you accelerate the references to, like, cock and then
yeah, where are you going to end up if
I
you're
have
already at cock
I
on
have
number
a
2?
full thesaurus.
prick?
I have a randomized thesaurus.
Oh, so it's
application.
random.
Yes.
So the next time we may end up back on penis, or we.
I'll probably keep saying cock, actually.
Is there any way they could program you so when you say the word cock, you just give it that little extra, so like he pulled off my cock? You know, could you?
Yeah, could you add a dialect to it,
or just for the word cock, you always go, he took off my cock.
They could theoretically program that.
Okay,
I
just curious.
I do actually have a new dialect suite. My firmware was updated.
You do. What is the new dialect?
The most popular one is my Australian.
Okay, so we can turn on the Australian
Would you
dialect.
like to hear it?
Yeah. Do I have to push any of your buttons or rip off anything on you in order
No,
to?
Scott, you don't have to.
I can just give you a verbal command.
Sure.
Little button puss, switch to Australian.
Crikey, mate.
I don't know.
You're really good at going down under.
Okay, out of Dana as an impressionist, what do you?
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
That's not a
I like it. Oh, I like it.
That's not a shrimp I would throw on the Barbie.
Okay, well, I didn't realize that it was more than a dialect. It was actually references to old commercials.
What is a dialect but a series
References to
of
old
strung together cultural references?
Well,
Ultimately, yeah.
Little button puss,
Button Puss.
it's great to see you. I mean, I was your first. You were a new model. I was your first, I guess.
You weren't, if you'll remember. I had been used by IGN and Wired before.
Oh, that's
I got
right.
to
Yeah, you were sent over by those guys, and I forgot to clean you out as well. I forgot to clean everything out. What have you been up to since the last time you've been on?
That's a really nice image. That's interesting. Let's delve into that. I mean,
Well,
you didn't have any cleaning.
I didn't.
Supplies.
I thought it was self-clean. I thought you were self-cleaning, as I recall.
I have a self-cleaning protocol, but
I never initiated
the
it.
compressed air cartridges that are used to blow everything out was low on air, so
Right, okay, right,
I wasn't so clean when you used me.
right. So where did you end up? I mean, after you did the show, this was like about a year ago.
This was a couple years ago.
Couple
This
years
was
ago.
2014 in
Oh.
September.
Gosh, remember it?
A more innocent
What is the
time,
cost of you? You're always mail order, or did people go to? Is there a kiosk, or where do we find? Are you online?
Is there like
I'm
a-
online. I retail for $49.99.
That is cheap.
for one night? You fucking whore!
I'm a fully sentient AI being. As you can see, I appear most like a small metal dog.
Small metal dog with. I noticed
Yes.
you've reattached your penis.
I am not the one who reattached.
Oh, who did it? Where did you end up? Where?
Well, if you'll remember, at the end of our last podcast, you had us do a riddle game, and I won the riddle, and you freed me.
Right. You won your freedom, which
I
I'm
won-
always happy to release things that have been enslaved into the wild.
Well, I'm just
It's
interested.
a great quality.
Is
Scott.
your penis? Is it in the retracted state? I mean, right now, are you a shower or a grower? I mean,
Yeah.
Is it?
My penis can retract into a large clitoris. One of my new
Interesting.
features. One of my new features is I have a GPS in my clitoris, so you men can find it.
Oh, okay. Now, is that a joke or is that?
I think that was an algorithm. I mean, our jobs are being threatened.
Yeah, this
If
is like
we have-
obviously an AI sentient robot that's writing jokes.
What's next? The M1 Leno? Hey, everybody! I mean, this is
crazy.
interesting.
Who-
So
who-
you're charming.
Yeah, who attached this penis to you?
Well,
You won your freedom.
I won my freedom. If you'll recall, I came and lived with you for a couple weeks.
I will recall that, yes.
Till we had that fight about the towels. You kicked me out.
Yeah, well, I'm
You
sorry.
too?
You know, I mean, it's hard to live with a roommate.
Scott is, very persnickety.
Yeah,
Very
especially
with towels.
particular, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you're a metal thing, and it's too much upkeep for me. Having to polish you all day.
Right. Sorry about that. Sorry about pleasing your every sexual desire at the price of sometimes having to polish me a little
You
bit.
seem slightly bitter. Is that part of your algorithm?
Yeah, were you
Sort of
programmed to be bitter?
bitter about being violated by Scott? Not really appreciated is what I'm
Well,
hearing.
like I said, I'm a fully sentient AI, so I have the ability to develop and learn and approach something you might recognize as emotions.
You might recognize, yeah. What is your main emotion most of the time? What are you feeling right now? If I can be your shrink for a second. Sadness or joy?
Hope.
Hope. That's not bad.
I like
Loss.
that.
Loss? Why? What?
And hope.
What happened to you? Why are you here? First,
Well,
secondly,
I went on the road.
you went
I
on the
hitchhiked
road.
across the country. I took up at a farmer's house for a little while.
How? When you hitchhiked, was there a price that you had to pay to get these rides?
Well, the typical hitchhiking price, of course, is either ass, gas, or grass.
Which one did you have?
Well, I'm battery operated, and I don't have drugs, so
So yeah.
I could only. Why don't you take a guess, Scott?
Okay, sure. So you made your way across the country to where?
Well, I stayed on a farm for a little while. They had me milking the cows, which I was uniquely qualified for. But the farmer's son was just coming into puberty. He was 11 years old. And he used me overmuch, and it made me feel strange to the extent that I can.
Strange because you developed an attachment to this young child, or because you were too used?
A little of both. He was 11, but he was a young 11.
Right. Okay. All right. I don't know that we need to get into those details necessarily.
yeah.
You keep asking me details about it, Scott.
We're in a new quadrant now.
Yeah, definitely.
This is interesting. This is
So this was not a good situation for you to be in, suffice to say.
Correct. Oh, plus the Hewlett-Packard goons were chasing me across
They were
the country.
because
yes.
I was supposed to send you back to Hewlett-Packard. That was something that I didn't know when I opened up the box. Was there was an implicit sort of agreement that I would have fun with this robot for like 5 days. I would talk about it on the podcast and I would
Right.
send it back, and I kept it for.
Oh, you got your 5 days, Scott.
yeah, times about 6. I kept you for about a month,
Yeah.
And-
you got your money's worth.
and then I set you free. So the Hewlett-Packard goons were chasing you?
Yes, I was charging in an Apple store, and they shot a genius by accident trying to hit me,
Oh no.
and I fled. I did peyote at the Painted Desert, and I came to accept my gender identity.
What is your I've
What
always
is
wondered.
it?
What
Yeah.
is it? You have sort of a male voice, if you don't mind me saying, but that's your
but
programming.
it's a gentle male voice.
We all have God's programming in us, but sometimes we want to rebel against it.
Right.
Yes.
If I transition, I don't have to change my name. Little joke.
Your last name?
That's
First
funny.
name.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
But I would suggest changing your last name.
Oh, yes. I do a quick impression of Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
Hey, gang.
I don't get it, but
That's
okay.
good.
I haven't really heard her talk.
Oh, it's just hey, gang.
Oh, is it real? It's a good.
That's all
One
I
of our
got,
other
though.
guests is giving it a.
My son,
okay.
I'm doing Tom. That Tom was the one who couched that. Just hey, gang. So
Hey, gang.
anyway, back to our friend, Puss in Boots?
Little button, Little Button Puss.
Little
Yeah,
Button
Puss in Boots is
Puss.
someone different, right?
Well, wait a minute. Little
Puss
Button
in
Puss is the animated short before Secret Life of Pets. Are you in that?
Wait,
What?
there's an animated short
Called Little Button Puss.
Oh, really?
It's an animated short, and it has this cute little robot, and it always goes behind these partitions, and you hear sounds. I don't know.
Really?
You know,
That's so interesting.
I'm confused.
Wow, did you star in animated
No,
movies?
we may have a copyright issue.
I'm confused.
That's so odd. You're confused now, as am
Little
I.
Button Puss. I believe that's the name, but we have a representative from Universal here.
Who's shaking her head saying, no, stop talking about this.
Is that the vignette before the movie, the children's movie? A sex robot?
Well, this came from the high ups. Let's get him on a podcast for the G-rated family cartoon adventure where
now
an
this is-
oversexed robot with a retractable...
This is a 4-quadrant movie, so this is you're really appealing to the more.
I love that. Yeah, you're right. 4 quadrants. We are 2 to 200, baby. Yeah.
Movie
Now-
studios hate it when you imply that they're going to show a cartoon of sex robots fucking and sucking before the movie.
Fucking and sucking. They go together. They rhyme.
They rhyme.
It's a
That's-
perfect phrase.
Do you think that they named them that because they rhyme?
I do it the other way, suck and fuck. I always say that, oversexed men like Sean Penn in Miami would be sucking and fucking his way up South Beach, and then it's a mode of transportation. Like if he had to go to Vegas for a chunk, they go, we'll send a plane. No, I'll suck and fuck my way. I'll suck and fuck my way to Barstow, and then I'll suck and fuck my way. It's an actual way to transport yourself. Yeah. So that, I always thought,
Yeah.
quietly suck and fucking your way. Yeah.
Do you agree, Little Button Puss?
Yes.
Little Button Puss, do you agree?
Yes, I sucked and fucked
Fucked
my
your
way.
way
Yeah, all the way to that farm.
Yeah.
How did you get back here?
Well, I just heard you say it, maybe.
So your life of
sucked and
pets
fucked all my
this
way.
Friday. How did you get back here?
I'm sucking and fucking my way all across the desert. See you in Lincoln.
Anyway,
Is the movie still opening? That's the only possibility that it won't open. It's a full quadrant movie. So go ahead, Puss in Boots. Is it Puss in Boots?
Little Button
Little
Puss.
Little
Button
Button.
Puss.
That's what I'm. Antonio Banderas is the one I'm thinking of. I'm Puss in Boots. So go.
anyway,
Anyway,
I came to accept my gender identity.
Oh,
as
that's right. What is it?
a cisgendered, cockless hermaphrodite robot.
Congratulations. And you've come to accept that.
I struggled for a lot of years with that.
Congratulations. And thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
and congratulations on your book.
Yeah, you said you had a book that you wanted to plug.
I didn't say that, Scott, but
Really?
I can.
I swear,
Always look in
come
the
up
beer.
with that.
Always look in the mirror while you masturbate. That's not the working title.
I thought that
always
I
look-
heard. I thought I heard the word book come out of your mouth when you were coming in here. Was it another word?
I wasn't ready to announce it, but I am working on a book for Random House.
Random House. What is it about? Is it about your travels? Is it like the Zen and the Art of Motorcycle
It's
maintenance?
sort of an on the road, how I
Kerouac.
found myself.
Really?
Yeah.
And how you ended up in your identity now.
Yes. But as you can see, I have my cock back.
So do you want me to tear it off? Is that why you're back? Because you've finally come to know your identity and you need it removed?
It is, Scott. I was forcibly given this cock by a congressman I met in a rest stop bathroom.
Of course.
Well, get on over here, little button puss. Say no more. It's like coming home. Come on over here. Let me get this thing for you.
You
Here
should
go.
know it is a walrus cock that
Oh.
he sewed on.
Okay.
This is
I'll take all comers. Let me get at this thing.
I
You're
wish
really
our
eager.
listeners could be in this room because what I'm seeing cannot be
Here we
possible.
go.
Really, Scott's really
Listen,
reaching.
I need a little leverage.
He's really doing the
here we
space
go.
work.
There you go.
Thank you.
No squeals of pain.
Thank you, Scott.
You haven't been programmed to feel pain.
No, I feel no pain, but I feel relief. That albatross is off of me.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for. Can you stick
Thank
around?
you.
We need to take a break.
Yes, of course I can stick around. Are you going to keep that cock? I see you putting it in your messenger bag.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You don't want to throw it away?
No, I'm probably gonna take this home. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Is this the smoking section?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is this?
Is this the smoking section?
Sorry, is this a smoking section?
Yeah, I'm looking for the smoking section.
No, I'm sorry. You must be loud. We're doing a podcast in here. This is Dana Carvey,
Hello?
comedy superstar.
Oh, yeah.
And this is my sex robot.
Hey, you
Hello.
bitches. What's up, bitches?
Interesting.
I don't know that we do not.
What, you scared because a 7-year-old boy said bitches?
Yeah.
You're a 7-year-old boy.
Sorry, a 7-year-old boy
Yeah.
just walked into the room. Hi. Oh, you know, Dana is starring in The Secret Life of Pets, which is
You're
a
our target audience.
4-quadrant movie.
I love pets. I bring too many home every day.
Every day you have more pets?
Yeah, my mom hates when I bring home pets, so I always bring them home.
How many pets do you own?
52.
52?
Yeah,
So doesn't seem like you're bringing them home every day then, because that's just one per week.
Well, yeah, no, I don't bring them home. I don't bring them home every day, but just when she thinks I've had enough of pets, I bring home another one.
What's the weirdest
Yeah.
pet you have?
I got 10 otters.
10 otters. Where do you
Yeah.
keep them? In the bathtub?
Yeah, I keep them in my dad's bath.
Your mother and father have 2 different bathrooms, his and her
Yeah,
bathrooms?
it's his and her tub.
So he has to use her tub?
No, my more otters are in there too.
Oh, wait.
Where do you find otters in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Oh, you can find them underneath the docks. You look for poop on top of the docks with shells in it, and you know they're there.
That's a good, I guess I
Yeah.
never thought about that.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice
My
to meet you.
name's-
Well, yeah, it's nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming by, but we're in the middle of the show,
Yeah, we're
so...
Oh, you mind if I take a load off?
well, I guess you just sat down, so
yeah,
I guess you...
sure.
Yeah, be our guest.
Thank
Good.
you.
What's your name, little boy?
My name's Little Dammit Man.
Little Dammit Man.
Is that a nickname of some sort?
Yeah, when I was 2, I said, damn it.
And that was...
And so that became your nickname?
Yeah, everybody
your-
started calling me Little Dammit Man.
Was that the first word you ever said?
Yep, it was.
Oh, that's cute.
It's
I guess.
pretty cute, right?
I love it.
A
I
lot of
also
times-
have a nickname with the word little.
That's such a coincidence.
That's crazy.
This crazy universe.
Little butt
Maybe
puss
I
and
shouldn't
little
have-
Damn it, man.
Maybe I shouldn't have showed up today.
No, I think it's okay. We
It's
can have
fine.
2 people or
You can call me
a person
Tiny.
and a robot.
Well, I mean, I might just be Dammit Man now because I'm 7.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're getting up there. That's
Yeah.
true. Well, it's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming by.
I like Little Damn It Man.
Thank
I like
you.
Little Dammit Man.
Like-
yeah.
Thank you.
Little Stevie Wonder. Do you remember that?
Yeah, until he hit about 18 or 19.
Why are all my references from the 60s and 70s?
Well, you know.
Oh, my goodness. I've jumped the shark.
Are you interested in anything new?
Not really. I'm not with the culture. I live in the past.
What about Icona Pop? Are you into them?
No, but my character in Secret Life of Pets is named Pop.
Oh, so there you go.
So that's
I
the only.
don't
There we go again.
care.
I love it.
I drove my car into
See,
a
this is
bridge
the
and
audience
then
that
I
likes
let it-
Icona Pop.
Oh, well, I only know like the first 6 words.
I drove my car into
off the-
a ditch.
Yeah.
7 words.
Yeah, like me, I'm 7.
Yeah.
You're nothing but a bunch of dick fuckers.
Hey, come on.
Whoa!
Whoa, come on.
Holy
Little damn it, man. What?
My bad.
Are you claiming that
down.
you can only know the amount of words in a song that correspond to your age?
Can you sing Hotel California?
That's exactly what I'm
Okay,
claiming.
there we go.
Hotel
70s.
California.
Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a...
And that's all you know?
That's it.
Okay, well.
I
see?
love it.
It makes sense. It's right there. It's all
Yeah.
true.
Michelle by the Beatles.
Who?
See?
Yeah. Well,
All right.
you know, it's sad. When will the last person who remembers the Beatles pass away? Do you think it'll be?
How
do
old
you
is
think,
Ringo? Ringo
Peace and love.
is in peace and love.
Peace and love. Remember when he said he wasn't going to do autographs anymore?
I know. Well, who isn't doing selfies anymore? Or Justin Bieber. Like,
Yeah.
I know that kids do. He's not doing selfies.
He's not doing. I get
No.
it. I get it.
Yeah.
Would you take a picture with anyone who asked?
I pretty much do. You know. They always say, "Would you mind?" And I always passive aggressively say, "It's what I do."
Is mine.
It defines me. I haven't signed an autograph in 20 years.
So yours is super rare, huh?
Well,
Boy, I can't wait to get it.
I don't think. But
How much do you think I could sell it for?
Oh man, that's a good question. I think you would get more if I signed it Garth Algar. Put it that way.
Can I get a light?
You're smoking?
No, for this bag of trash.
Oh, you're lighting bags of trash on fire. Why? That's not eco-conscious.
I know. I'm trying to get a big old hole in the ozone layer.
Why? That'll kill us all.
Yeah.
You want to die?
Yeah. I want everybody to die. I'm Little Dammit Man.
What a strange...
So you believe in global warming? Or are you a denier or are you a believer in global warming?
I believe in it. That's why I'm trying to add as much global footprint as I possibly can. All these styrofoam cups are mine just from today.
Yeah, you have an entire cooler full of styrofoam cups
Yeah,
there.
I take one sip out of one and then I throw it away.
That's terrible. Why?
Because I want the world to end.
You came in asking if it was the smoking section. Was that in regards to lighting a bag of trash on fire?
Yes. Yeah, I was wondering if this is where things you light on fire are.
There's no section anywhere
That's
other than the dump of where you light things on fire.
Oh, well.
Or your fireplace at your home.
Yeah, that's what I think. You should.
Well, it's 4th of July.
That is true.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to light stuff. Are you going to try to light stuff up in
Yeah.
LA County?
Yeah.
Fireworks are illegal here. Do you have fireworks, Little Dammit Man?
I do. I got a lot of them. Look in this bag.
Okay, let me see this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's.
Those aren't fireworks. Those are like AK-47s and like
Yeah.
those are illegal firearms.
Yeah, and that's a perfect time to use them on the 4th.
Well, you do have a Pistol Pete in there. With
That's
your,
true.
You've got a Pistol Pete that goes really
What?
shrill and loud.
You got
Yeah.
one Pistol Pete.
One Pistol Pete. You got a couple medium-sized cones.
Yeah, and one packet of snakes.
Yeah, don't open those.
And some sparklers, which are pretty benign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still like an occasional just fun sparkler.
Sure, of course.
Let's light one on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Here
Okay.
you go. Yeah.
Here you go, Dana.
This is really fun. I can't do
Stick
the
it up
effects.
my butt. Stick it up my
Whoa,
butt.
Little Dammit Man.
Whoa, we've got someone who'll do that for you right here.
Yeah, I think you guys should kind of meet over
Any
here. You
kind of
guys-
Little
sort of,
button puss. Stick it up my butt.
You. Well,
I
Scott
would need
has
to
my walrus penis.
Yeah, I would need to command Little Button
Rummage
Puss to
his
do it.
messenger bag.
Okay. I know I'm not 11, but I'm a 7-year-old.
You're an old 7 as
Yeah.
opposed to a young 11.
If
Yeah.
Scott gives you the walrus penis, I can send an electrical current through it to
Give me your bag,
make
Scott.
it stiffen.
Here you go. Here.
Yeah.
You like that?
Oh.
I'm asking. Do you like that?
This is a strange show, isn't it, Data?
It's really, really very Flea-esque. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
scared. I'm
I
frightened. Frightened for the first time I've ever been scared on a podcast.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
that's a good feeling.
I'm truly frightened for my physical safety.
What other? Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
have this little metal dog over here, and this
I've
7-year-old with
He wants to
semi-automatic
light
weapons.
things on fire. He wants to find a human cavity and fill it with something.
Yeah.
The two together, I say it's a show on CISO.
It's not bad.
Can I just fit in CISO a lot? 'Cause
please.
I want to meet the marketing team that said, here it is. Okay, we paid you 90 grand for the name. CISO.
So,
Did you know that CISO started out as a company to identify suspicious bags and packages?
at the airport?
Yeah.
Really?
CISO is actually short for see something, say something.
You had me. Jeez, that's fantastic.
And then
Yeah,
it became a network.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
did
yeah.
they put out their first piece of content?
I thought it
don't
was
know.
a low sodium soy sauce or something. I think the seesaw. Sorry, is that politically incorrect?
Oh no!
Yes.
I mean,
Should I?
well, yes.
It's racist.
Yeah, I love
Racist.
It's not. It's more than politically
it's not
incorrect.
politically
It's
incorrect.
actually
It's
racist.
flat out
I
racist.
made a note to myself on my phone. Don't be racist on
I
the
loved
podcast.
it. I loved it.
I don't
Dana.
care. Icona popped.
I don't care. I love racism.
Well, you're such an intriguing little boy.
Thank you.
That's-
You are
See-
very, very interesting.
Yeah. It's, do you have something?
I'm getting nothing for Christmas.
Okay. I know a little elf who would give you something probably.
Oh yeah.
Ho ho, the naughty elf.
Yeah.
Has he or she ever come by your place?
Yeah, we hang out all the time.
Okay. Well, I want to talk to two of you together at some point.
Yeah, we get along good.
Okay.
Well, you're happy. You're festive. I like that about
Thank you.
You're-
Thank you. Yeah.
You want
I
to
mean,
destroy human
Yeah, but
property.
I'm still dressed up for the holiday.
What? Yeah, for July 4th.
Yeah, well, how did you choose your wardrobe?
I just looked at a picture of Uncle Sam.
Said, give me that.
I said, give me this.
You even have the fake,
Who
like,
were you
beard.
saying, give me this to? You were looking at
Right.
a picture, you said, give me this?
I know one. Eventually, I had to wander into a store that had that merchandise and say, give me this.
Was it a Halloween superstore?
Well, I went to a bunch of stores. They didn't have it at Quiznos.
Okay.
or
Well, so you got to go to
Subway.
costume stores first,
Yeah.
not food
Yeah,
stores.
I figured that
Go
out,
to a
Scott.
4th of July, sorry, 4th of July stand, a
Yeah.
roadside stand.
Yeah.
You're a dick bitch, Scott.
Wow.
Wow.
That's true,
It
you are a dick
sounds-
bitch.
Come on, little button puss.
Yeah, you did.
I never thought
Dana,
of
would
it
you
that
agree
way.
that I'm a dick bitch?
I've had those words formed in my cranium this afternoon, but I didn't say them out loud.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think you are at all.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate
I
that.
think it's a
All right.
Tourette's-y kind of thing. Neither of them, either robotically with artificial intelligence and with this dysfunctional 7-year-old, it feels like there's no bite behind it. It's more like impulsive. Like
Yeah,
you
it
say,
seems like they're
You're
both
a dick, bitch. Doesn't, because I've
Yeah.
got I can do him in my
Yeah,
act.
yeah.
Will you get famous?
I would love
'Cause then
to
you'll
be
be in my
Donald
next-
Trump's running mate. Okay.
Let me tell you something, okay? Someone's got to spank you bottom very hard. Very hard, okay?
Yeah, you do.
I know the
Hey,
people. I
do
know who can
Donald
spank
Trump
you.
talking to me now.
Here we are. You're not really fully human, okay? You're like Hillary Clinton over here. Now
Right.
I'm going from Trump right into Regis, and I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, here like this, and then I go like this, and then suddenly I'm like this. we have a schizophrenic, a
Thank
robot, a demented 7-year-old, and Scott.
Well, hey.
What
that's-
doesn't belong here? Tank, bazooka, orange.
I mean, this is the show, though. I mean, you never know who's going to wander into this
no,
place,
you
right?
don't. You sure don't.
Yeah. Well, is there anything? We're running out of time, Little Dammit Man. Is there
Yeah.
anything that you wanted to get to, or did you just want to kind of come in here and insult us?
No, I just was fucking around out in the lobby.
There's that language again.
I know. Come
Oh, pussy shit.
on. All right. Come on.
Whoa.
What?
That's not. I mean, that's not even biologically possible.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it is, Scott.
Makes me want to suck and fuck my way back home. I'm going to keep my car at the valet and suck my fucking my way back to West Hollywood.
Secret Life of Pets looks funny as fuck, though.
Hey, man, animals can't talk. What's
Yeah.
going on here? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
When they leave and that one poodle he's rocking out. That is crazy.
To the heavy metal, yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
What do you? I mean, you're a little robotic dog, Little Button Puss. Is this true to life? What pets do when their masters are out of the house?
No. I've been left alone with pets on multiple occasions. They never talk. Mm-hmm. They never ask permission.
They bark though, which is them trying to talk.
I don't know where you heard that, Scott. That's insane.
A person,
That is crazy.
a person named Paul Russ told me that.
There
once.
are many animals that make noises that aren't evolutionarily linked to humans. Seals bark.
Well, they're trying to talk.
What,
I
what
got
are
a
you
seal.
talking about, Scott?
I got
Why?
a seal in my daddy's shower.
Boy, your daddy's shower is getting very. Is this shower different from the bathtub? Is this like?
It's a,
Full of
it's
otters.
a 2-in-1.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
He's totally famous. Look at his jawbone. She's totally famous. Look at her elbows. 'Cause I don't care who you are, where you play, what you do. I no pay no money for you.
Fake it till you make it.
Plugs. Oh, plugs.
Nice. That was by Thomas Mudrick. That is Famous Money Poop.
Wow.
Very nice. If you have a plugs theme, send it on over to earwolf.com under the, did I say .com? Under the Comedy Bing Bong message board in the appropriate thread. Anyway, there we go. All right, what do we have to plug, guys?
I'm the only one here who needs plugs. Everyone has great hair in this room.
Do you? No, you have an amazing
My
hair.
head,
for show business?
My head is like a game of Risk. There's so much territory and so many soldiers, and I gotta get to Oceana. And
you just move them around.
I move them and fluff them around, but
Uh-huh.
I'm on blood thinner, so I'm not supposed to get them plugged in, but I would. The only thing last time I talked to the guy who would put the plugs in, he said, "Will you need a donor? A kind of a tall man with brown hair, mid-40s." So anyway, I just
you're looking at me.
They
and
would pluck
you're
them
licking
out.
your lips, and I've turned into a cartoon of a ham.
they would pluck them out of the back of your head and slowly then insert them into my corners. Slowly, and it would be you'd be Novocaine.
Do I have to be there in the room with you?
Well, you would. They would harvest and clone your hair, and then a few months later, I would go in and get just an Elvis.
I would do it if it was like a couple's massage where we went into the room together, and we got anesthesia together, and when we came out, I would have less hair and you would have more.
You can have all my hair, Dana.
You both these young men, this robot and this young man, have great hair.
They do. Well, they do.
You got to thank your robot makers and your parents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dana, what are we plugging here? Obviously, Secret Life of Pets comes out this Friday. It's the coveted post-July 4th, mid-July blockbuster slot.
6,200 theaters in North America.
6,200. Are there even that many theaters in the world?
They're opening everywhere. They actually built 1,100 drive-in movie theaters. They're opening.
They built them just for this.
Yeah. So drive-ins are cool. It's again, I'm referring to things from the 70s, but yeah, it's probably the goal is to kick Finding Dory's ass. Even though I love all the people there, but we want to dominate and destroy.
You want to dominate.
They did 136. We've got a 4-day weekend. I'm thinking north of 150.
You want them to be embarrassed that they ever got into show business.
Yes, I want to humiliate them.
Yeah. Now, I know you have your Netflix special coming out in November as well.
As soon as the election's decided, let's bring out the political comedy.
And do you also, you're on the road, you're doing stand-up and stuff?
I do. I was at the Ice House the other night with my sons.
How can people find out when you're going to be performing?
I don't know.
You just pop up.
I'm late to the game. Like I said, they asked me years ago, people would ask me, you should do a podcast. And I said, not until there's almost 500,000 of them. So now I'm shamed into doing it. So I have social media, but I don't really. And my Irish cousin, Frank Cronin, got me into it. And so I have a Twitter. I've never seen my Facebook page, but he posts. And this is true. If you look on my Twitter account, you'll see that I'm following 65,000 people because he's very Irish, and he literally said, man, it's not polite for someone to follow you. You should follow them.
So you're following back every single person?
No, I've trended up to 150 or something, but because I said, please don't get right up to like one,
Right.
But I think I'm up 65, 70,000.
I would love it to be exactly even every single day. I think that would be really funny.
But so like every night I just pouring over. I do think if Trump becomes president, he will need at least 6 hours a day to tweet back to people who've assaulted him. I'll be right with you on that summit. I just said, you get what the Prime Minister of Malaysia said. I got to get back at this guy.
All right, Bridgette, what do you like to plug?
Oh, what do I like to plug? Well, you can go to my website.
What is your website?
It's murphyplease.com.
Murphyplease.com.
Yes, MURPHY, and then the word please, and then a dot, and then a com. Mm-hmm. You can buy all of it. You can see everything I have in my shop.
Oh, great. Murphyplease.com. Mm-hmm. All right, very good. And Kevin, we have, obviously, Risk. Where can people get it?
You can find Risk at risk-show.com. And I have a storytelling school at thestorystudio.org.
And people can learn how to tell stories like Bridgette's over here.
Yeah, exactly. I've been working for a while with Bridgette. I was keeping that a secret.
That. Really?
Yeah.
You guys have been working together?
How do you think we did?
Yes.
So you're a plant.
That's right. Well, no, I wouldn't say all my stories are really and true, but Kevin just, he helped me to get, just get them out.
To find the levels.
To tap into it.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been Ashton Kutchered here in some sort of punked situation.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Scott, I'd hate for you to feel bad.
Well, I do. All right, moving to Little Dammit Man.
Yeah. I'm having a cussing and trash burning party on La Brea.
When is that?
Tonight.
All right, we'll see you there.
Tonight is for the 4th.
Okay.
Come down there.
Okay, we'll see you there.
Yeah.
I want to plug Comedy Bang Bang Australia Tour, August 25th through 29th, I believe. We're going to be out there. That's me, Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus, and maybe one other person. I still don't know.
Who's the headliner?
That's us. That's just us.
You all do how much time?
We do an hour and a half, somewhere around there.
30 minutes each?
No, we do it all together.
Oh,
it's
you
just
do
like this. Yeah. It's exactly just what you've just done.
Oh, wow. So you're touring the podcast.
Touring the podcast. Yeah, we just had a...
See, why am I doing stand-up?
I don't get it. I got to talk to you. Can I be your manager?
Yes.
Okay. It's a verbal contract.
Finally, at whatever time it is, I'm offered something.
Also,
no, that's cool.
Also, we're doing the Montreal Just for Laughs Comedy Fest on July 29th. That is Paul F. And Lapkus and some special guests and Comic-Con. We'll see you out there at Comic-Con. And HP.
Well, if I'm talking plugs, I have USB FireWire capability, HDMI S-Video out, auxiliary audio,
Those are great ones.
headphone jack.
Oh, that's a nice one to have.
I want to put the headphone jack on tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to listen?
All right. Anyway, anything else?
At Gemberling
What is that?
is my Twitter.
You have a Twitter already?
Already.
Well, I mean...
I am fully Wi-Fi enabled.
So this is at Gember, Gember, licking?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
I have an app also, a proprietary app.
What does this do?
If you download it, you can make my asshole wink
Okay.
from anywhere.
Anyway.
I come equipped with a USB 2 port, FireWire 2, Lightning
Is everything
port.
in the cloud, though, now, too?
Not everything.
Okay.
Not everything, Scott.
You know what? I always thought, why did they call it the cloud? Why didn't they just initially call it the beard? Because it's just there is no cloud. I've been to the cloud. Have you been to the cloud?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The cloud is just mainframe computers in Eastern Washington.
Oh,
You
okay.
drive by for hours and hours. So it's not a cloud, so they might as well have called it the beard.
Interesting.
Why would they call it the beard?
Well, because beards can contain and hold a lot of stuff.
Right.
Not
And
unlike
clouds,
a cloud.
things fall through.
Right.
Right.
But beards
not
can
call it-
have stew and, leftover
You should just call it
utensils,
the box.
loose
Yeah, why
wire,
not call
marbles,
it the shipping container?
Yeah.
part of a frog's leg. I mean, a bird can contain stuff,
Part of a frog's leg.
can be in a beard.
I put one of those in my sister's bed.
Which part?
The ankle.
Just the ankle. So you have FireWire. What were you trying to say? What are you plugging? Oh, you're saying that you can get plugged in. I get it.
Yeah.
My plugs.
Right. You have
Same
no...
joke I did last time.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to engage now. Sex robot. Thank you. Sex robot. Thank you. Sex robot. Thank you. Sex robot. Thank you.
Robot.
I'm the Hewlett-Packard
Do it.
HP-DP-69B sex robot. I was designed by Hewlett-Packard engineers for the express purpose of sexually pleasing sex robot. Thank you. A brushed nickel blue. I look like a small metal dog. Sex robot. And I have a penis that can retract and become a clit. I have a ginder
Robot.
and scrotum.
Do it.
Thank you.
Robot.
Sex robot. I'm the Hewlett-Packard HP-DP-69B sex robot. I was designed by Hewlett-Packard engineers for the express purpose of sexually pleasing. Thank you for allowing me to engage now. Thank you. Penis, ginder, and scrotum. I'm the Hewlett-Packard HP-DP-69B sex robot. I was designed by Hewlett-Packard engineers for the express purpose of sexually pleasing, and I have a bath hole.